First, we want to know, what were your goals for the Professor Chief rotation?
So my goals going into the Professor Chief rotation, since it was early on the year, I was thinking about both doing some medical teaching for the more senior residents and then also some teaching about how the hospital system functions for the interns.
Great. And what did you think were the strengths of this rotation? What did you like about it?
Yeah, there are a couple different things with the Professor Chief rotation. One thing was being able to round with the teams every day, and I alternated between the various teams that were on for that block. So I had a chance to get to work with all the different residents and all the different interns and really get to know them both personally and also in a work environment. Because of that, I had a lot of opportunities to teach them either on the fly during rounds or after work rounds were done. People were very comfortable discussing with me and bringing certain topics up to me or certain questions that they had. And then also at the end of the block, it also gave me a chance to give the interns and also the seniors a lot of feedback about how rounds had been going and how the month had been going.
Great. And what was that experience like, providing feedback to your peers and co-residents?
I gotta say, at first I was a little bit nervous about it. I think because I had the chance to get to know everybody and they knew me during the course of the block. After sitting down with a couple people and discussing with them certain strengths and weaknesses, I could see that people were really comfortable discussing with me. And because I had been rounding with the teams, I had a lot of feedback for them or specific examples about things that they could work on or things that they had done really well.
Great. Did you encounter any challenges with the month? What was challenging about the rotation for you?
There are a couple tough things. One was because it was early on the year, the new senior residents were still learning their roles and trying to see find out their own styles of how to manage a team and how to manage work with the interns. So I think everybody was kind of getting used to the beginning of the year. Another challenge was just for me learning how to both be sort of a leader among my peers, being the other residents, and then also how to interact with the other faculty and learning a little bit about sort of being like a junior faculty member and junior attending and how to balance those two sides. I think over the course of the block that definitely got easier and I was able to navigate that a little bit better.
Great. And if you could give future Professor Chiefs some advice, what would you say to them?
So I recommend definitely before going into the block, think about the things that you want to work on. If there's certain goals that you have regarding teaching, medical topics, how exactly you want to do that, how kind of embedded into the teams you want to be, or sort of how hands-off you want to be. The nice thing about the block is that it's very flexible, and I think there's enough leeway there that everybody can play to their strengths, whatever sort of teaching role that they want to take. And overall, it's a lot of fun. There's not a lot of other rotations where you get to be really just focusing on your teaching, working with the residents in that same way.
Great. Thank you so much, Chris.